Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon, and ascendant signs. So if you're a sun, moon, or rising sign Sagittarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three because it's going to give you a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you and also which part of you I resonate with as a reader. So with that said, if you haven't seen it, please don't forget to check out my new channel. It is dedicated to meditations and guided visualizations. And also, if you would like to book your personal reading, they are back. So you can get that on the link in the description box below. I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the High Priestess. This appears to be, I mean, this last few weeks, the High Priestess has been really clinging to you guys, which suggests a few things. The first one is that there's a really powerful sense of your intuition and your own psychic awareness and ability is really heightened at the moment. You know, you've had these eclipses bouncing back and forth in your sign for a while now, and there's still a few more to go, which suggests that you yourself in some way, shape or form are being upgraded. There's something about your intuitive faculties that are going to the next level. Now, I know some Sagittarians who are already very gifted in this area, and that is going to grow. You know, I'm really excited to see where you guys take it and what it becomes. It also suggests, though, that some of you are either sitting on a secret or some form of knowledge that you don't want to be known. You know, as the saying goes, there are three things that cannot long stay hidden, right? So just be aware of that kind of energy that always lingers around any kind of secret. You know, we've seen this on the wider world stage, right? Everything always eventually makes its way out, especially in the era of social media. So just, you know, be aware of that. For your actions and options this week, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is beautiful, right? First things first. This week, give yourself over to pleasure. Give yourself over to doing things simply because they feel good. Allow yourself to enjoy the finer and refined things in life. Maybe not necessarily process refined, but you get my point. Coupled with the High Priestess, this would be a really good week to do something nice for or with the most important woman in your life, whether this is your mother, your wife, your aunt, your sister, you know, whoever an important woman in your life is. This would be a great week to do something with that person. It also suggests as well that you are working on smoothing some of your own personal edges off. And it does suggest as well that this week you're being very practical in the application of the knowledge or the skills that you have. Your intuition is going to be very visceral this week as well. You'll be feeling it in your body more than ever. For your communications and conversations, you have the Three of Swords, right? So, some information that comes in is likely to prompt you to let something go or to end or complete something. For some of you, this could be a job. For some of you, this could be a relationship. For others, this could literally just be a friendship or something like that. And remember, your Three of Swords always removes something. Something is being let go of, and it's coupled with the High Priestess there. For a select few of you, an intuition that you've had about something or someone is going to be confirmed this week, and it's going to see you really kind of retract or pull away. We've all been on the end of somebody doing that to us, and you know, just to put my own spin on it, I will say this: if you are thinking about ending something, don't just disappear and ghost someone. Give them a reason. You know, it's not only does it stop the whole thing coming up again at a later date, but it closes something down properly. You know, when you just disappear on someone, whether it's a job, whatever, it'll always come back to you in some way because the thread hasn't actually been cut. If you want to avoid that at a later date this week, do it properly. All right. For those of you that work for for a company, This could literally be you saying to yourself, you know what, I'm setting a specific date. By this time, I'm going to be out of here because I don't like, you know, A, B, and C. And it could be as well that this week, maybe you're getting some information about how you're actually viewed or what the plans are for you as an employee. And it kind of looks like you're really not here for it. For those of you that work for yourselves, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, business owners, now, one of the ways that this could happen here, some connection that you've previously had, like I said, is kind of like your intuition is confirmed in such a big way this week that you almost recoil, and it's kind of like, you know what, no, I'm just gonna have to step back. And like I said, that's fine, but just do it in a way that there is an actual ending. Do you know what I mean? Because I just get this feeling, especially because we've got a Mercury retrograde at the moment and such a big concentration in the sign of Aquarius, which for you I think is your third house, right? So especially when it comes to your communications, it's really, you know, well, I say third house, that's especially if you're an ascendant, but Aquarius is 3 signs on from Sagittarius. So whether it's your sun, moon or rising, this is 3 signs from that. You know, figure out all the particulars for yourself. If you're going to close down a line of communication this week, do it properly, because the chances are otherwise it will come back again. And it might not be so easy to get rid of next time. For your those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, find ways to indulge in physical pleasures, you know, whatever that means to you. You know, find ways to stimulate and excite your senses, to nourish your soul through your physical being. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to circumnavigate some of this energy. For your money and materials, you have the 6 of Cups. This is nice. However, I will say this. For those of you that have challenges with siblings and money, this is not a week. If somebody asks you for money or asks you to borrow money or to lend money, the chances are it's either not for the thing that they're saying that it's for, or that you may not get it back in the time that is allotted. Unless it's money that you absolutely have to lose or to completely let go of and forget, I would leave it be. The other thing is as well, when it comes to siblings and money and finances and resources, don't mix them this week, because the chances are you're going to end up crossing wires somewhere and it might get ugly later. When it comes to your own finances though, this is really nice. It looks like there's a new practical avenue that's opening up for you to end up making more money, which is actually really nice. And for a lot of you, I actually feel like this is something that you will end up making physically. This could be anything from, I don't know, handmade candles right through to your own cheese. Do you know what I mean? Like there's something here that you're making on a very real physical level that could end up becoming a revenue source for you, which is really exciting. For your physical health and vitality, this is your gonads, like all of your reproductive system. Just be aware of that. I don't see any major issues here. But it is just, you know, something to be aware of. I mean, yeah, just that's as much as I will say, but just, yeah, look after your general nether regions. And then for your home and environment this week, 6 of Cups is lovely. This is going to be you enjoying the home as, you know, like when you first move into a place and it's like, oh, you know, this is nice, it's so new, like, you know, that moment before you get used to where you're living now. This could be a return to that, you know, a moment where you're really enjoying the home as it was in the beginning. For your love and relations, you have the 6 of Pentacles. So money, finances, there's definitely a sense here of maybe some sort of, because 2 6s represents irritability, and there could be some sort of irritability around money, around finances, around the exchange of finances. And I don't know why, I just get the sense that you, Sagittarius, maybe you've bailed somebody out before. So if you're in a relationship, maybe this, you know, your partner says, look, you know what, you have to keep doing this and it's not acceptable. Maybe you know, there's something that you're wanting to spend money on that you think is a good investment that somebody else doesn't. For those of you that are single, I'm going to be honest with you, this week, if somebody who is like a potential partner or somebody that you're seeing, if it kind of feels like it's not going to be the first time that they've asked you to foot the bill in some way, and I think this week it will be the deal breaker. But you know, obviously how it plays out is going to be up to you guys completely. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. It's really interesting because this week I get the sense that you yourself, you're fine. It kind of feels like it's everybody else. You know, and we all like to be able to say that, but I think this week you can honestly say that. It's not me, it's everybody else. All right, take care, and I'll see you soon.